Right, so this week I have a request to fix this. This is my wife's MP3 player, and the clippy clip off the back decided to eject itself and this tiny bit of plastic came off. So I'm going to try and repair this, but not in this video. In this video we're going to make it usable again, and we're going to try and attach this peg because it seems a simpler and a better repair than trying to repair this. But that's a challenge for me later. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove the bits that we need. We're going to then trim the peg to fit, and we're going to glue it on, hopefully. So let's start by taking this apart, because these are bits that we don't need right now. So we're going to pull the tiny pin out, and that can go with that. And we're going to pull the tiny spring out. So what we need is for the peg to sit on this like little ridge thing, and then also for this end of the peg to fit in between those two slots.
So we're going to chop this a wee bit bigger, so there's space for the bar and that bit of plastic.
This should now fit in there, like that. Now we just need to worry about this end.
And we need to narrow down. Yeah. If only I had some kind of device that could sharpen pencils. Nearby.
Right. So we're just going to cut that out. So on this, it's not sitting quite flat, and it's because there's a ridge at the back here for the spring and a little ridge here. So I'm actually going to shorten this down, take it off here, and then put a little notch in this side so that it sits in there, because it'll act as good support. Okay, got it so it lies flat now. We need to mask off the bits that I don't want to sand, because we're going to sand the back of this because it's smooth plastic, and we'll probably rough up the back of the peg as well, so that when we stick it there's a good mechanical key in both surfaces. This is where I don't want to sand. Okay, so small bit of sandpaper, which is 50 grit if you're interested, and we're just going to put some nice scores in the back of this. Right, so we're using instant epoxy, and in lieu of having a table to mix on, or a spare bit of something, this is my favourite way of mixing epoxy, which is to just make a little masking tape table, because when you're done you just peel it up, your work surface is nice and clean, and there's no mess. So, and this is a 50-50 mix, so if you can get both bits to come out like that, and then okay, and then this slots into here, clicks onto that like that. You then make sure it's straight and stiff. Yeah. And then clamp the whole thing down. and then you come back in a little while, probably after lunch. Should have dried by now. I think this is how running works. So if you like this sort of thing and you want to see me make and repair more random things, then please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.